Hey guys, we wanted to show off our brand new shirts and sweatshirts with our awesome new logos. Show them the back, baby. Oh, here's the back of mine. I don't know if I can do this with one hand. Everybody who's ordered these absolutely loves them, how soft and comfy they are. So you can show your support for the Daily Smash and the Rick and Kelly Show. The hats are just 25 bucks. The sweatshirts are 50, but you can get a bundle of both for just $65. So all you got to do is go to the Rick and Kelly Show, rickkellyshow.com, and order yours today.
God.
Ready?
Have fun.
Hey guys, welcome to the Daily Smash for Monday, October 23rd, 2023. I'm Rick.
I'm Kelly.
She has egg in her hair. Coming up, a Daily
I don't have
Smash
egg on my
exclusive.
face. I got egg in my hair.
A Daily Smash exclusive, that egg crack on the forehead thing that's trending. Jolie gets an egg crack right on her face.
And Mila too.
And so does her friend Mila. And then Kelly got her due. What would you call that?
I got my due.
Jolie got revenge. So did Mila. We got exclusive footage of that coming up. But first, Ilya wine. Let's have a cheers, baby.
Clinky, clinky, drinky, drinky.
Yes, and we have some exciting Ilya news. Ilya is giving away
Why are you guys laughing?
2 free year-long subscriptions to their new wine club. All you have to do is sign up for their
Ew.
newsletter at Ilya.com. And Layla Joy Williams, who created Ilya Wine, is going to announce the specifics of the contest coming up in the next couple of weeks. But go ahead and sign up at Ilya.com for their newsletter. And if you want to join and buy some Ilya wine right now, you can and get a 20% discount using the discount code RickandKelly20. But I did want to share another clip from Layla, who we interviewed last week about Ilya wine. Here she is.
From the get-go, I knew that I wanted to work with family-owned facilities. This way we could control production. And then it's working with the enologist, which is basically we call it the wine scientist. Those are the people that work with the grapes, work with the flavor profile. I tell them what I want, and they'll work with me so that we can fine-tune everything. And it's an ongoing process. So you're constantly, refining and making things better and changing glass and changing pieces and articles. But it's fun. I really love it. I really do.
Wonderful woman. Great
The
product.
girls are cracking me up over there. I'm sorry, guys.
Go to Ilya.com, use your discount code, and sign up for the newsletter, and you can win a free year subscription to the Ilya Wine Club. Also, we're doing a Zoom call tonight. You may have heard about this with a couple of guys from Switchaway USA, Jeff and Nate. They're going to talk about this new project that we're launching. It's a partnership focused on switching away from the big box stores and buying quality products that are American-made. It's kind of like a David versus Goliath situation, as they described it to me. Taking the money away from Goliath, because we all spend it. We spend a lot of money at those big box stores.
Well, because we want a discount,
Yes,
right? We do. But
we're lining the pockets of some big conglomerates, and these guys have this great setup where you can buy American, and they're safe, like they're quality products that, that the ingredient. Well, anyway, I'll let them explain. All you have to do is go to the description box for this show and click on the link and register for the Zoom call. It's at 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern time. If you have a phone and computer and a good work ethic and you have like 10 extra hours a week, they say you can make thousands of extra dollars a month, potentially thousands of dollars a month, helping us to help spread the word about this product.
And we all, like we always said since we started this YouTube channel, we love supporting American-made small businesses. Listen, we have to buy Chinese stuff at times. We all do.
We all do.
We all do. But the more that we can keep, American-made stuff going, the more we have jobs, the more our economy thrives. It's just a really good thing that I think this is going to do for us Americans, or North Americans, Canadians too.
Right. So it's open to U.S. and Canada residents 18 and older. Phone, if you have a phone and a laptop, and like I said, a few extra hours a week, 10 plus.
I know I have a lot of Canadians out there.
We do. And we opened this up to our patrons first on our Rick and Kelly show on patreon.com, but there is room for, I think, like 30 or 40 more people. So if you guys are interested, it doesn't cost anything to sign up, to register for the Zoom.
Just listen to it, you know? Yeah.
Hear what they have to say. We appreciate that. We're back in Newport Beach after a really fun couple of days in the desert.
Yes, I know. I love it over there.
How is it that every time we go there?
Well, somebody asked me how I did my hair up like that, like I
yeah.
do. So, what? I mean, it's all my hair is like all
Full of egg?
full of egg. I'll show you what we did. So I just go like this,
Yeah.
and I just go like that,
Uh-huh.
and I make it into a bun.
I mean, that's amazing. You can do it like
That's it. People ask me.
really pretty. Really pretty.
Okay.
Whenever Kelly and I are leaving the house, it's like we don't want to leave. We love it there.
I do. I love it there.
I was just texting with our tenant who's arriving October 30th,
Claire.
Claire. I'm sad. I'm happy that we rented it. Good money, but I'm sad that we won't be able to use it in October, November,
Well, we need the money.
or December, or January, February, March. The weather was hot. It was 103 degrees in Palm Desert.
Beautiful though. At night, in the mornings, spectacular. And you can go in the pool. Amazing.
It was like 90, without heating the pool, it was 90 degrees.
It was gorgeous.
And when you get out, you're still cold, even though it was 99 outside.
And so many of our friends have moved out there. A lot of Aspenites
Yeah.
moved there, and
They're fleeing Aspen.
They're fleeing Aspen, and they're saying it's $6,000 a square foot to live there.
$6,000 a square foot.
Well,
in
staying like
Aspen.
that here in Newport Beach is getting $3,000. We went to a house, an open house here. Hopefully, we reduced our price of the house in the Hamptons. If anybody wants to buy it, 9 Tanner's Neck, West Hampton.
9 Tanner's Neck Lane.
We just reduced it $100,000.
Well, not yet. It's going to be this week, I think.
Okay,
It's going down to 135.
right.
We want to sell it.
We want to sell it.
You should buy it. It's an awesome house on a great piece of
It's
property.
just isn't convenient for us to, have being
but
California.
that house today was how many square feet? 1,800?
It was 1,800 square feet.
And they wanted $4 million.
$4
So what is that? It's over 2,000 a square foot. Over 2,000 a square foot. Like
It's great.
20.
It's insane what's going on here. He
Yeah.
said I'm like, how is it that the prices are going? He's like, the inventory's low
Oh, I can't put my hand. Why is that thing shaking?
because you have it against the.
Oh. Okay, so the brownie egg crack. You showed me this.
I get in these rabbit holes of TikToks, and if you go on one, then you go into the next one, and
leads to
then
the
you
next.
watch it, and then all of a sudden, Rick goes, "Are you going down that rabbit hole again?" I'm like, "Yeah, I am. I'm going down that rabbit hole." I just find it so entertaining. I just love the reels or the TikToks.
Yeah.
So last night I was cracking up because these parents were baking with their kids, and they were cracking it on their little kid's head. And
Should we show that one first where the
Yes.
lady was like scolding me? Oh, you think that's funny or no?
Let's show the first one first.
Okay,
where
so
the kid, we're going to show you
Okay,
an
the
example.
first reel is the reel of this happening. Here's
Okay.
what they do.
No. Ow! That hurt! I wanted to crack it! Ow. That hurts.
Are you okay?
No.
Go, crack it. Woo!
Yeah.
Two.
Stop it!
You ready?
So you get in this rabbit hole, and you can get into that one, and then you see the next one, and then you see the next one. And I am dying laughing. I'm dying laughing because I grew up with a family that was sadistic and cruel and mean.
Practical jokers.
Yeah, practical jokers, and like scare you. Like I just grew up that way. And
She does it to me all the time.
I think
Scares
that's
the
what
S out
I
of
think
me.
it just cracks us up, and I think you have to have it developed a thick skin. That's why I could be on a show like this, because
Yeah.
I grew up with a family that teased you, that kind of broke you down. So that's why, like, out there, the people that are mean to me,
Yeah.
I can handle it. 'Cause
Yeah.
I was beat up as a child and made fun of and you hurt and hit.
So
and
there was nothing
everything.
about this egg crack on the forehead that would offended you. You weren't like, oh, this is a terrible
I
thing.
thought it was funny because I have that sense of humor. I
But-
grew up like that.
But of course, there was some lady who saw this and decided to post a video saying how horrible this was. This is so just ruining the kids' self-esteem.
And this is why the kids today are sensitive and triggered, and they can't handle, anything because, they're so sensitive. Like, it's so freaking annoying. these Gen Zs and these Gen Xs.
All right, well, here's the video that she posted.
What are we doing? Why are we cracking eggs on the foreheads of our babies, hurting and scaring and humiliating them for what? Likes, views, laughs? Because it doesn't look to me like this little girl thinks it's funny. To me, it looks like this little girl is confused about why the person she trusts most in the whole entire world just betrayed that trust. I mean, yeah, it looks like somebody thought it was funny, but not the little girl. But you know what? If you really did want to have a nice, fun, lighthearted moment, a nice little laugh with your daughter, you know what you could have done? You could have cracked the egg on your own fucking head.
Like, get a sense of humor, Like,
It's
relax a little bit. Like, I don't think Jolie's scarred. Oh, wait, we haven't shown that video yet.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so tell them that, like, Kelly sees this video.
So I see this video, and I told Julie, I go, hey, we're going out to dinner tonight as a family, because she never wants to do anything. She's 17 years old.
Yeah.
They don't want to be with her.
She's got a friend here. She's
got a friend here.
I don't know if I want to go.
Like,
I was like, you're going to dinner with us.
Yeah, you're going to dinner with me, Nanny. Bring Mila. We're going to dinner. And she's like, okay, fine. I go, okay. So I go.
And we're making brownies.
So we're making brownies. And I said, hide the camera, like, up above.
So I put the camera on a little tripod, and, like, where these lights are, you can't see them, but where the lights are, I'm pointing toward the kitchen. But it's hidden amongst the light
Jolie
stands.
the egg crack. She said I watched it when I was going to the bathroom.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, she said she saw it.
She's seen it.
But
she still didn't know it was coming.
Right.
It was brilliant. So I was like, well, we're going to make the brownies, and she got them involved in their little project, and they were like measuring the water and doing the stuff. And Kelly like grabs the egg. Well, here without further ado.
And then when I No! Did you guys see that egg challenge?
Oh, easy. You got her good, and then they came after you, of course.
First of all, the Mila got mad, and she starts throwing the powder at me, the
Was
flour.
it like flour?
The flour, not the batter, but the flour. And it was sprinkling all over the place. And then Julie came up to me and went,
Yeah. But when I first saw her face when you did it, I was trying to tell if she was upset or laughing, and she was laughing.
She was laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's
got
got to have a sense of humor.
Yeah,
you got to teach your kids to have a sense of humor.
Now, granted, the kids in the videos are like little kids. They're like 2, 3, 4.
It makes them tougher. It makes them tougher.
The kids are like this.
We were always in the pool as little kids, and we had a crap load of cousins, and they would drown us, and our parents would be sitting there like this. And we'd be like, help! We're dying! They'd be just like sitting there laughing. Like you're going to die.
Yeah.
Could care less.
But you grew up very differently than I did.
Oh, yeah.
My parents were not sadistic in that way.
Our whole family was sadistic.
You told me your uncle would have you put on boxing gloves, and they'd be in a basement and beating the crap out of each other.
Yeah, and then you get one uncle, and they'd be like, go on, get tough, beat Gina, beat her up.
Wait.
And we're like, Gina, we would get you.
Yeah.
Like, right? And they're like, get her, Kelly, get her. And they're like, Gina, get her. Who's tougher?
And you boxed Gina.
Oh my God.
How old
and
were
then
you when you
Mark, and then our brothers, and then all of our cousins.
How old were you when you were boxing
Mom,
Gina?
how old were we when we would box? Mom, maybe about 8.
8?
It started at 8. And then
I wish I did
started at
that. I wish I learned how to box when I was 8. I would have won a few more fights. But while we were reminiscing, you started telling a story about your Nana and the bank. This is great.
So my grandmother had a cattle ranch, I've told you guys before, and she used to have Texaco Oil rent out her land, and that's how she got her money to live. And like I said, she had her son at Notre Dame when he was an aeronautical engineer, but my grandfather didn't leave the cattle ranch to her. He left it in the will to the kids because he thought if she ever got married that it would be the
guy would take the money.
The guy would take the money,
Yeah.
and it wouldn't go to the children. So he it's weird. He was like, how old was your dad when he died, Mom? 40.
40. Wow.
40. But he was a businessman.
But he was smart enough to have a will before the age of 40.
Yeah. And he had land, he had money, he had a business. He had businesses on this thing. So my grandma, each grandkid would have to stay the night with her because she couldn't be alone. So like 1 week it would be me, 1 week it would be my brother JR.
And this is during the summer?
No, all throughout the year.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
okay.
then it would be Gina, Mark, me, and then everyone after like when they were going to college, they lived with her. Like everyone lived with her.
You took turns living with her?
We took turns living with her.
Yeah.
And so, but when we were, my mom used to like take her everywhere, and we would go to the bank. First of all, she would sleep with her purse underneath her pillow, and I would say to my mom, I would go, Mom, does Nana have like $1 million in that purse? Why does she sleep with the purse, like her purse underneath the pillow? It was so odd to me.
Yeah.
Then we would go to the bank, and she would say, Kelly, can you not take me to that bank? The tellers know me. They all know my business. I don't want them to know. Take me to another place.
A different branch?
Like a different branch, because they know my business there. I'm like thinking, God, this grandma must be loaded.
It's a bank.
It's a bank.
They all can see her business. All you gotta do is
she was
when
at
they
the
open
bank all the time. I don't know. It was so weird to me. Like, so then.
Well, I guess that was before computers.
So then, yeah. When you had to like do the balancing of the checkbook and all that.
So what would she say?
So then we would go. My mom and I would go to take her, and she'd go, "Can you guys both step aside?" Remember, Mom?
She should say, "Can you go over there? I don't want you to
know my business.
I don't want you to know my business."
I don't know. And I go, "Is she like uber rich? Because she doesn't want us to know." Because she would buy me everything when I was a kid. Like,
she was generous.
Oh, beyond. If I like Guess jeans, like were the big thing,
yeah,
and they were $100 for a pair of jeans. This
back then.
Yeah, and that was like
that's like $1 million today.
That was like $300 today, and she would buy them for me. And
that's nice.
And she would buy. Mom, wouldn't she buy me everything?
Yeah, but don't say anything, Kelly.
Yeah, she would say, "Don't say anything, Kelly," to the other cousins.
Don't want to make them jealous.
I was her favorite. Yeah.
Yeah,
don't say anything. But she would buy me like anything from Doc Martens, like anything that was expensive. She would buy them for me, and so like I was spoiled by her, and then but it was just funny. My mom and I were reminiscing about our grandma.
So that reminded me of my Aunt Faye, who I may have talked about here before.
She was the one that was like on the Golden Girls.
She was like, was it named B. Arthur?
B. Arthur.
She reminds me of B. Arthur. Aunt Faye would give us we'd go stay with her like for one night when we were visiting our relatives in New York.
And they always thought Aunt Faye was a lesbo, right?
Well, I never thought that as a kid. I didn't know what that was. But now in retrospect, I think we all kind of agree she probably was. Fine, whatever.
Yeah, I don't care.
She was this old spinster. But she would pay us, it was either 25 cents or 50 cents to take a bath. That would be our incentive to take a bath. For some reason, she wanted us to take a bath.
She would just say, go take a bath?
She would say,
take a bath. Take a bath now.
But we get paid.
Right now.
We get paid a quarter or 50 cents. Now, granted, this is the 60s, so that's probably like $10 million in today's dollars.
Were you like you're like Leave It to Beaver? You want to take a shower?
I don't know that I was that dirty or whatever, but she would pay us a quarter or 50 cents to take a bath.
Your Aunt Faye.
My Aunt Faye. And she talked like a man. It was just like B. Arthur, I swear. Just like B. Arthur. We have some really great comments from Friday's show. I just pulled a couple of them. This was about the hair from Deirdre Jane. Kelly, how do you get your hair in a bun like you have? It looks great. I put my bun in a hair. I put a bun in my hair. I look like a bag lady. But you showed.
Well, I just showed you, but my hair is kind of gross right now, obviously, because I got egg in it.
Mary Nick 1111. Love the 1111. Said, guys, you have to come to Bam, Alabama. I think she means Birmingham. Okay, let me get Botox first because I've been a dumb S and quit around 41. But yes, come here. By the way, Rick, my 91-year-old mom thinks you're hot.
I love that.
That is a Newsmax. Tell your 91-year-old mom I'm on my way. I will be there. I'm coming to Birmingham, Alabama, baby.
Tell your mom I'm
She
on
gets
my way.
classier but spicier with age. We're Steel Magnolias here, but LOL, love you and Kelly together.
Oh, that's so nice.
Listen, tell your mom I can't wait to meet her. And we're going to do a live show in Birmingham. We're going to Birmingham.
Yeah. I wear this all the time, I know. This is Kim Kardashian's Skims.
Oh, that's the Skims thing that someone asked about.
Yeah.
I think you have more egg or flour right
Oh, I know.
here.
I have it all over my. It's disgusting. I gotta take a shower and we're going to eat.
But not
dinner.
before we go to dinner because I don't think we have time.
No, we don't.
And one more from Weeby 4202. Thrifty ice cream, 25 cents for a double scoop. What was your favorite flavor, Kel?
Oh, Jamocha almond fudge and vanilla. I know vanilla. It's so funny.
You love vanilla.
I love vanilla.
I love chocolate.
I love vanilla.
But you also love.
I love strawberry too. When I was a kid.
See, now I'm not a big fan of strawberry ice cream.
Oh,
Never.
And I love Neapolitan.
I was just gonna say, because it's all three. Mm-hmm. What about you like the cookie dough, don't you? Or?
No, I like Oreo cookies and cream.
Yeah. All right, because we have a dinner coming up, we're gonna do In the News now.
In the news.
It might be bad news for people who are looking for a home.
I don't understand how these houses are $3,000 square foot right now. I do not get it.
Here's how much is needed to afford the typical U.S. home this year. With high borrowing costs and steep home prices, potential buyers need to make at least $114,627 a year, $114,000 a year to afford a median-priced home in the U.S. That's a new record. It marks the highest annual income households have ever needed to buy a home, about $40,000 more than what the typical American household pulls in annually. Did you know that a typical American household makes about $65,000 a year?
Really?
Yeah.
That's funny because minimum wage here is going to be $25 an hour.
That's pretty damn good. My first job.
Well, no, if that happens, then all your costs go up.
My first
So
job.
if you own a restaurant and you have to pay $25 an hour,
Yeah.
then everything goes up.
Right.
That cost goes on the consumer.
Right. Because they have to charge more because they have to pay more.
Exactly. That's why all those jobs and everything are going off to China.
Okay.
And I need to keep it here in the United States so our economy thrives, so we can buy homes.
Right.
Yeah.
My first job at Drug Fair in Silver Spring, Maryland, I was stocking shelves, working cashier, $2.20 an hour, I believe was the minimum wage at that time. $2.20 an hour, 1976. Look it up.
I started working when I was 15 years old.
Yeah.
Bagging groceries. And it wasn't legal to work. Remember, I got fired, Mom?
You got fired for being too young?
Somebody's.
I lied about my age.
Yeah.
And I had dog bite money. Like, I didn't really.
You didn't need the job?
I didn't need the job.
I had dog bite money.
I did. I was a hustler from an early age. I like it. Like Jolie, I'm making her be like that.
Good. I have a couple more stats here. The income needed to buy a home today is up 15% from a year ago. More than 50% higher since the start of the COVID-19 pandemic. You need 50% more money now than you did 3 years ago to buy a house. And you know what the interest rates are now?
8%.
The rate on the 30-year fixed mortgage climbed to 7.63% on Thursday, the highest level in over 2 decades. January 2022, right around the time we got a mortgage on our desert house, the rates were 3.22%. We got a 3% mortgage on that house.
Wow.
And now they're almost 8%.
Well, there's got to be a correction here.
Yeah.
See, that's the problem. I was talking with Rick. I'm like, the Hampton house almost paid off. It's a great rental income. Maybe we don't sell it.
Well, but here's the thing.
So
I want to buy a house here that we can actually live in half the year and rent out when we want to.
Yeah.
I can't go all the way to
New York.
the Hamptons. We can, but it
It's
takes
just-
all day.
It's too seasonal there. It's
Yeah.
way too seasonal.
I mean, for someone who lives in New York, this is a great
our house
property.
rented for 6 months already.
And we could basically rent it year round if we wanted to in the desert, even
And our-
though it's
and our
hot as you know
I'm
what
not
in
going
the
to tell you what our
summer.
mortgage is. Nothing.
Very affordable.
Very affordable.
So anyway, interest rates are through the roof. I want to sell that house so we can buy something here, and we're going to. Because someone told us at our live event in Detroit, they were like, "Did you plant a St. Joseph's in your yard?"
Yeah.
We said yes.
So did you pray to
Did
it?
you pray to St. Joseph?
I go, I did. And she goes, you'll sell it. So
I
out
prayed
there,
to.
if you guys are Catholic. Can you say a
even
prayer
though
for
I'm
me?
Jewish, I said a
said
little prayer
prayer.
anyway. I don't know if it worked. They're like, "Oh, what are you doing?" You no, it doesn't
But
count.
You don't pray, and you pray.
Baruch atah Adonai. Yeah, I pray.
Okay.
I'm praying to you that we can make the dinner on
We've got
time.
to pray every day just to make it today. We've got to pray. Who sings that? Pray,
I know the song.
pray.
Oh,
We've got to
I know.
pray
It's
just to make it today.
it's Puff Daddy.
MC Hammer.
Damn it! I knew that. All right, we got to go to dinner. We hope you guys have a smash-tastic Monday. Don't forget to sign up for that Zoom call. Just check it out. You know, and we'll say hi. We'll be on there with you, and maybe it'll work out for
And
you.
please subscribe if you haven't already.
Oh yeah, subscribe here on YouTube.
Yeah, give us a thumbs
Let's
up.
get those numbers up.
Yeah, can you please tell
Thank
your
you.
friends
And they'll tell their friends.
to get with my friends, and we can be friends?
Uh.
Who sings that? Puff Daddy. No, Biggie Smalls. Sorry, they work together. I smell.
You
like-
smell?
I smell like egg. It's. I didn't know eggs smell.
Woo! I'm hungry now.
Ew.
Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.